Japan, the land of the rising sun, is an island country in East Asia. Located in the Pacific Ocean, it lies off the eastern coast of the Asian continent and stretches from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to the East China Sea and the Philippine Sea in the south. Is Japan expensive to visit? Many people think that it's impossible to travel to Japan on a budget, but in fact, the cost of traveling in Japan is quite similar to the one in Europe, or even cheaper. Of course, you cannot compare the price in Japan to the amount of money that you pay in Southeast Asia, but there are affordable services in Japan besides expensive ones. Using public transportation wisely. Local train. If you want to save money, and have lots of time, you can choose local trains, which stop at every stop. It's also an interesting way to explore the beauty of Japan and giving you plenty of time to taking pictures. Bus. Going from one city to another by buses in Japan can be cheaper than trains. So if you'd like to save some bucks, you should take a night bus instead. However, if you're in the big city, it's better to use the metro system or train system there because it's faster and cheaper than buses in some circumstances, traveling in Japan at the off-peak time. The first rule is to avoid traveling to Japan at the peak time. So, when is the best time to visit Japan? There are some main vacation periods in Japan such as New Year, Golden Week, late April to early May, and Obon, mid-August. Do you know how rarely Japanese people have a break? So, they use these time to travel or going shopping. In these periods, the Japanese don't need to go to work or study, which they always do, so all the must-visit places or famous vacation areas are full of tourists. As a result, the service price is insane. The price of hotels, ryokan, or any type of accommodation increase steadily. The price of a flight is high too. If you're a budget traveler, I guess you wouldn't want to pay extra money for these periods, right? Staying in Japan on a budget. Internet cafe in Japan. If you find yourself unable to book a place overnight, you should consider staying at the Internet cafe. What is Internet cafe in Japan? Internet cafe, or mangakissa, is a place where you can read books and sleep over. In a mangakissa, you can find private cubicles, which have one armchair, or a couch, or a flat to sleep. I always choose a small flat because it's more convenient. Hostels in Japan. Staying at a hostel in Japan isn't bad as you might think. Even the cheap one, 2,000 yen $19, is clean and have enough facilities for you to enjoy the stay. I stayed at Hotel 3000 Asakusa Hoten in Asakusa, Tokyo. Also, you can find and book quirky hostels such as Book and Bed, with affordable price $35 a night, visiting free places. There are many free and beautiful places to visit in Japan. You should have a proper plan before visiting any places, and checking out free locations before you intend to spend money. Many shrines and temples in Japan are free to visit, so you can spend your time wandering around these temples first. However, shrines and temples in Kyoto mostly require an entrance fee. Also, there are many cute towns that you don't need to pay the entrance fee, such as Yufuen, a cute town in Kyushu Island. Eating at budget restaurants. If you are a big fan of sushi, why not going to the 100 yen sushi restaurant? You can choose any type of sushi at a really cheap price. If you want to try Japanese rice set, you should head to Mitsuya or Sukiya. I prefer dishes at Sukiya more than Mitsuya, but both of them offer quick meals with good price. My point is that you can surely find budget restaurants in Japan, so you can save some money to discover more beautiful places.